Hello again, and welcome again to another episode of Down to Earth, but Heavenly Minded, and I'm your host, Herbrish. Well, you might be wondering, why in the world does he have 2026 up here? And New Year's has passed. It was 22 days ago, almost 23 days ago. Well, I just want to tell you that this year started out with a bang for me. A lot has happened in the last 22 days in my life. I don't know what's going on in your life, but time moves very, very fast. Faster than we all like to realize. And sometimes we just wonder, why do we live in a realm of time when we have all eternity laying before us? Well, originally when we were created in God's image. And in the image of God we were created. And He is an eternal being. He always was and always will be. Now, we had a beginning where He didn't. We can't understand that. We can't wrap our minds around that. But let me just say this, that we are going to exist forever. But right at this very moment in time, we are all living in time, in this realm. And someday we're going to move out of this realm and move into the realm of eternity. But until then, we celebrate New Year's every year. January 1st rolls around of a new year. We blow our horns and ring our bells and throw our confetti in the air, and we celebrate a brand new year. Well, I know that this year has got a lot to do in my life. It's the month of my wife's birthday. She's got one coming up here in a few days. She was born on the 25th of January. I was born in the month of August, a hot month. She was born in a cold month. They say opposite tracks. Well, she was cold, I was hot. We got together. Well, let me just say this. How this year started out for me is I entered this year deaf, and I'm still deaf, by the way. Though I had an operation last Monday, and today is Thursday, going on Friday, so it's been almost a week since my operation. Now, you can't really tell my left ear. It's a lot bigger than this ear. It's all swelled. They cut behind it and laid it forward, and they operated on the inside of it. And they also put a stent back here, titanium rod that goes into the bone, where they'll hook on a hearing aid on the outside of the ear. And hopefully, when this happens, I'll get my hearing back. But until that happens, I gotta wait probably a month or better so that stent can at ease with the with the bone. It will become part of the bone, and I can hang the hearing aid on it. So until that happens, I'll still be without hearing. Start this year out. Hopefully, by the end of this year, I'll be able to hear and be able to function. So I've had to slow down my podcast somewhat, and I can't do the things that I wanted to do. You know, it's hard when you can't even hear yourself talk. And everything is kind of muddled up. It's kind of like I'm in a big tin can. That's how I can explain it, I guess. But it's coming along. So anyway, I know I've been keeping you up to date. I've been posting on my YouTube channel here. If you look at my uh, page, my front page, you'll find there are some things that I post out there once in a while, and one of them was keeping you up to date on what's going on in my life. Now I've been going through this little booklet I started last year, and, going into this year, and it's called the Jesus Person Pocket Promise Handbook, and that's what we've been going through. Well, I'm not going to do that probably for a few days. I want to see how this hearing thing comes out, and then I'm going to continue on in that. And meanwhile, I'm working on a going through the year, going through the Bible, certain things in the Bible in a year's time. And so I've been working on that as well, and I'm getting way ahead of myself. I schedule things ahead of time. I finished last year, I went through the entire scripture, and that's still being posted every day, and that's going to come to an end pretty soon. I think I was almost 2 years ahead on that one. And also, I try to keep up with this podcast, and I also have other things that I do, and I started a Christian news podcast. I haven't been very faithful to that, but there's just been so much going on in my life in this first month of the year. And if you notice, I got a big X over January already, and it's because January's almost coming to an end. So, what's ever happening in your life this year, I hope and I pray that you keep up with my channel, keep up with my podcast, and I try to keep you up to date on certain things that are happening. And I know that a lot of you have been praying for me, and I thank you very much for that. It's sure been a blessing to my heart to know that there's so many caring people out in this world yet. You know, the world is full of people that just don't seem to care much. And we are to think of others more highly than ourselves. That's why I do all these videos. And hopefully I'll break 20,000 videos here pretty quick. And I've got over 2 million views so far since I started my channel. And I'm trying to shoot for 5,000 followers within the next month or so. So keep subscribing. And I just want to take time just to thank you for being faithful followers of my channel. So, with that said, I'm hoping that this year brings you great joy and that we can look forward to being with the Lord for all eternity. Yes, we're down here on this earth. We're in the realm of time. But as time moves on, so does eternity. Now, I can't describe eternity because I'm in the realm of time. It's like I'm in this little box, and I can only think within this box. But there's so much to consider when we think of life and what life brings our way. So, just remember, you might be in the realm of time, but you're moving on into the realm of eternity. And the big question is, where are you going to spend eternity? So that's something I want you to think about as we progress into this new year. So with that said, I'm going to end my podcast for today. And just remember, this month is almost behind us. It just came and it's gone already. Time moves fast. So bye for now. God bless.